that really necessary? I don't know why y'all walking on my class and my class looks like this. Y'all better get up after you. Everybody go to the... And you know what? I think your mom is coming Thursday. I'll talk to her when she comes.
Why? I didn't do anything. I did my work.
No, you don't.
Hello, good morning.
So some of y'all requested that I take you guys along with me on a day of my life as a teacher. It was like 2, but still. Come on, let's go. First things first, I actually got to work really early today because on the first Wednesday of the month, we always have a staff meeting. So right now it's 9:28. I got to work at 8 o'clock today, but normally we are to report to work at 9, which honestly I freaking hate. I would prefer earlier school. Having a class at 3 is just like, I am so exhausted by the time I leave. And then mind you, when you get off, it's 4. The students leave around 4 till 4:30. So by the time I'm home, it's like 5. Everything is closed. And you know, with daylight savings, daylight savings, it's already dark outside. So not to complain, but I really hate this freaking schedule. Now the one plus side to it is I be sleeping in. I don't have to wake up till like 7:45, and I don't leave the house till about 8:30. So that is definitely a plus. There's not a lot of traffic at 8:30, so no complaints on that end, but I would still like to start my schedule earlier. So my first mod or first period, I have planning. So what I do is I plan, I go to my meetings, I do what I gotta do, I print out papers. I do like having first mod planning because I get to come to work and breathe for a second and relax before I start my day. And if I need to print something out or whatever I need to do, it's really convenient having the first mod planning. But I honestly think I would prefer to have a last mod planning. So we have 5 mods in the school. So 5th mod is my worst class. Let me tell you now, they stress me out. So I honestly would prefer to have 5th mod planning because then you have the end of your day to unwind, you know what I'm saying? But instead, the end of my day, I'm freaking turning red, sweating with anger, dealing with these kids. So yeah, I would definitely prefer to have 5th mod planning, but I have first mod, not complaining because it definitely has its plus sides. Plus I be eating breakfast, I be chilling, and if I forget to get something done the day before, the week before, I have now to do it. So I chill for the first hour. Honestly speaking, I already plan like on weekends, so a lot of the times I'm just printing out papers, listening to music, having a little bit of quiet time with God, whatever the case may be, because if you're working at a school like this, you're gonna need quiet time with God. You're gonna need it. If you don't believe in God, you're gonna start believing in him once you start working here. These kids are of another kind. So let me show y'all a quick outfit of the day. I do try and, you know, look cute to work, especially because if I don't wear makeup and stuff, I honestly look like a middle schooler myself. But I kept it really simple today. On Wednesdays, normally I try and like be cute because that is when I have modeling practice. I do coach the modeling team, so you know. So yeah, for the outfit, I have on these boots that I got from Aldo. I have these pants from H&M. As you see, your girl is getting thick. The gym been doing me right. Then I have just a regular button down top, and I always have a cardigan on me because I'm always cold. So I have a cardigan, and then on top of that I have my fur coat, and that's that. I'm gonna show you guys a little glimpse of what my day looks like. So let's just go ahead and get into it. It's currently 10:19 a.m. I'm answering emails while simultaneously grading some papers really quick. And in the morning, like I said, I normally just listen to my gospel because I gotta settle my spirit before these kids come in. So let me explain what this school is like to you guys. So the school that I'm at is a Title I school. Title I means lower socioeconomic status. If you don't know what that is, it just means reduced lunch, lower income, that type of thing. And I'm not trying to be stereotypical, but sometimes along with that socioeconomic status comes a certain behavior. And when I'm talking that, I'm talking disrespect, I'm talking fighting, I'm talking vulgarity, I'm talking craziness. And mind you, I'm a little ratchet myself, so I get it. I kind of grew up in this area, so I understand. And before I moved to this area, I lived in inner city, so I definitely can relate to these kids on some type of level. We're managing behavior so much that I feel like sometimes we don't have time for instruction. Now with me being an ESOL teacher, I feel like I have it a little bit easier because I have children who come from a cultural background where their parents don't play sometimes. My newcomers who have just been in this country for less than a year, they have like a hunger to learn because they just got here. Mind you, they don't speak any English, so they need to learn English in order to thrive in this society. So they're very excited to learn English, and you know, of course they pick up on the cuss words real quick. But I like working with them normally because you really see the growth. Like, they start off not speaking any English, and then 2 weeks later they're saying, "Hey Miss P, how are you?" or "Hey girl, you look good." And I'm like, when did you learn to say that? So I definitely love ESOL. Now for my beginners, they've been here for like a year or a little more, so sometimes they get comfortable, and I find that it's harder to teach them sometimes because frankly they just don't care. They don't have that hunger to learn sometimes. But still, I try. It's my job to be a teacher and teach them. Also, I feel like a lot of them, they've been here a while, so they see what other kids are able to get away with, so then they start acting crazy too, so then I'm having to act crazy with them. Second off, then we have reading class, English class. So for ESOL or ESL, after you've been in the beginners class and the newcomers class, they push you into regular English, mainstream English as they call it. So I am the ESOL teacher for mainstream English, so I work side by side with the English teacher. When dealing with newcomers, you're really just doing basic things. So we talk about body parts, we talk about social language, we talk about the things you see every day. This is a classroom, this is a laptop. It's a lot of vocabulary. Now with beginners, you try to build up on that vocabulary, make it a little more complex. So I may say, tell me about this and explain why, because they need to build up that vocabulary to be able to explain something. So then when it comes to the intermediate and advanced, they're in regular read class, so they're doing article summaries, they're doing literary analysis tasks, they're doing all that. So I have to help them with their language gap to be able to create an essay, to be able to summarize, analyze, all of that type of thing. So I also teach social studies to ESOL students, which is more so vocab. So I'm teaching them the vocabulary words that they'll need next year in their regular social studies class. Like I said, it has its challenges, but that's what I teach. So yeah, I don't want to talk to y'all too much because it's probably going to be a lot of talking in this video, but that's just a summary of what I teach, who I teach, and kind of what I'm working with. But yeah, so I'm about to just chill, relax. The students are gonna, thought I was about to relax. They're coming in 5 minutes.
Nice and big. You're gonna write what your topic is. This group, I'm helping you out because I'm giving you an example. And I want 2 pictures of each. So I'm gonna put it right here. You guys can all get markers and stuff from the middle of it. Color pencils, whatever. Right here. Pack up your stuff and come on. Everyone else, pack up your stuff and come on. We'll finish this later. Yes.
You need to finish tomorrow?
Finish what?
That.
We have no other choice, right?
Here we go. Go. You first. You have to hit me.
Alright, so second mod just finished. As you guys see, their work isn't really difficult. It's more so just establishing the vocabulary for them. They are a handful, but they could be much worse. They could be better, but they could be worse. In terms of behavior, they're not too bad. My biggest issue with that class is that they don't know how to shut up. Me, I'm a really soft-spoken person, so I hate yelling and raising my voice. It stresses me out. So I think that's why I get stressed out so easily, because I have to yell to get them in check. And I used to try the soft-spoken card, I'm not gonna raise my voice, but I realized I gotta raise my freaking voice with these kids. So yeah, that's that. Now I have third mod. Third mod, they have lunch at first. It is currently 11:58. They are actually testing today, so I'll probably be doing that and grading papers and chilling. And since I have violin practice today, I'm probably gonna run and grab me some food because I be getting headaches when I don't eat. So probably gonna grab some lunch and chill and watch some Hulu or Netflix or something. And yeah, some days are crazy and hectic, but right now it's chill because there's testing, which is more relaxed. So don't think I don't do nothing, because I do. Okay, I work hard. All right. Alright, so it is currently 1:09 p.m. I'm about to go to Chick-fil-A and grab some lunch right quick because your girl's hungry and I'm staying late today, so let's go. A few other teachers asked me to get them something, so I just ordered off the app. We're gonna do that curbside delivery because I don't believe in getting out of the car. Thank God I heard my prayers because it's been a really warm winter. I'm talking the other day, we had 70-degree weather. Like, I mean, today is like 45 degrees, but that's still, that's better than it being below zero, like the norm, you know? You know what? I'll talk to y'all later because I'm not risking this. So now it's lunchtime. I normally just Netflix and chill. Got me some Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A. Please sponsor me one day. So yeah, I'm about to have lunch. Then I have 2 more classes. Really just one, because the other class, I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to be testing. Then we got modeling practice, and we all out.
Think about it. A, letter D. How can it stand for something with a C? After that, after whose death?
Christ.
Yes, Christ. That's what it's referred to. What does CE stand for? Raise your hand. What? And that's for CE.
Say it again.
CE means
Common? No, common? A timeline focuses on 3 different things. What are those things? Okay, that you're right. So 1 is a time period.